Now recording.
All right, cool. We ready to get going then?
Or did you check the audio?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, okay, that's a weird, okay, I see it. Go ahead, whenever you're ready.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Mama's Boys podcast. This is I've done this many times before, so I don't think I need an intro. But I bear grave news. This episode, guys, is the last episode of the podcast. Ain't that right, Raymond?
That's fucking right.
Yeah. So after this, we're gonna be taking a break forever. No more episodes. So I just want to make it this. I want this one to be a nice, special one. A little, you know, just a nice little calm way of sitting back and talking about where we are and what we're gonna do.
If you guys ever feel tired in the morning and you don't want to drink coffee, then I suggest yerba mate tea. Organic yerba mate tea. Please sponsor us. Anyway, continue, Tommy.
Psych. That was a funny bit. This is not the last episode of the podcast. We're actually reaching the last episode of season 1, episode 12. So, I thought for episode 12, considering we're going to be taking like a 3-week break after this, let's take a step back and look at what we've made and talk about where we want to go. But anyway, so how you doing, Raymond?
Shoot, man. This week, I'm doing good. Earlier
Okay.
this week, I had a little scare. I thought, I'm kidding. I thought my car got stolen at work. I got off, and I was looking everywhere for it, going up and down the parking lot, or the parking garage or whatever. And, there were hundreds of cars there. So I'm just looking in the locations that I believe I parked it. I don't know why, but I worked early in the morning. It felt like a dream. I was like, how did I get here? Am I sure I took my car? Maybe I took a bus. Maybe I walked. But eventually, I found it after, I would say, maybe 2 hours of kind of walking up and down, freaking out. And 2, I have a limp. So I'm kind of limping up and down.
Why do you have a limp?
Oh. Well, I have a limp because I I had a hangnail a while ago, 2 weeks ago, and I pulled it off, ripped that sucker off like a band-aid, instead of, just kind of letting it sit and cleaning it, maybe clipping it off slightly. I pulled the whole thing out, and that ended up pulling nerves and fucking tissue out of my toe. So yeah, I have that. And me being me, I foolishly didn't clean it for a little bit. So I thought it got infected. I don't think it's infected. But eventually, I got around to cleaning it and stuff. I've been trying to use band-aids and stuff, but our work shoes are really tight. So it kind of squeezes it out and stuff, liquid and all that. I don't want to get too into detail with it, but that's why I have a limp. It hurts.
That sounds really nasty. I'm sorry to hear that. Ugh.
Maybe
Sorry,
I'll
I
post
can't
a
speak.
picture of it on our podcast page.
No, maybe you won't.
Yeah, maybe I will.
No, you won't.
Okay, I won't.
Nasty, man.
But yeah, other than that, been doing that. I've been taking a little break from doing any voiceover auditions for the past 2 weeks. I kind of been kind of settling into the new place. And it kind of was I don't know, I just have so much stuff going on, that I just didn't have time to go to the library because our local library here has a whole audio studio and stuff.
Right.
Has sound booth, has a video photo studios, and a whole mixer room as well.
Dude, that's some library.
Yeah, every computer there is an Apple Mac. The monitor.
Right.
It's pretty crazy. But yeah, so just didn't make time for that the last 2 weeks. So yeah. But that's how my week's been. Also, okay, actually sorry. You go ahead with yours before I even say anything else.
My week
This
has
is a
been
big
the
news,
same.
so.
Oh, okay. Well, my week it's been all right. I haven't really done much. I've been just, practicing music, and I made a TikTok, and I'm trying to
Oh,
decide what I'm gonna do with my TikTok. I have a few cringy little videos on it, but it's any way to get the views, right? But I need to start posting consistently on it. I'm probably gonna do like little sketch comedy and stuff. Test that out, see how that looks for me. Other than that, it's kind of just been my whole week. Haven't
oh,
really
okay,
done
okay.
much. Most of my week, other than that, has consisted of me laying in bed contemplating, the existential existence of everything.
Makes
You know,
sense. It really does. I feel that. What are you learning any new songs? What kind of music?
currently I'm just learning some heavy metal stuff on the guitar by Metallica. I've told you about this. You should check them out.
Yeah. Okay, okay.
Which you
And I did
haven't.
see your Hey, I will. I'm busy too. I got a life. But I saw the TikTok you posted. So funny.
No, it is. No, it isn't. You're lying.
No, I'm not. What?
Wait, you serious? You actually think it was funny? Honest,
Yeah, I thought it was
honest to
hilarious.
God, it was funny.
Honest to Buddha. I just thought it was like the craziest stuff.
Wait, honest to the architect.
Don't you dare make me do that.
Okay, okay, okay.
It
Whack. I
wasn't
didn't think.
funny, but I thought it was very original. I've never seen anybody do a TikTok such as that
Well, not
with
gonna lie,
that
I
sound.
made that. I literally just bought those monocles and I made that TikTok and I looked at it and I said, "This is not funny, but this feels like something that belongs on the platform." So I posted that shit in a heartbeat. Next thing I
Honestly,
know, literally,
anything.
no, no, get this. The exact next
What?
day, I checked it. I had 655 views.
No way. What?
Yeah, yeah. So it's not as popular as my old TikTok was, but like, for one video being like my only real video, like that's really good. My old TikTok, I posted this one video of me and a friend, and he was wearing this really crappy sweatshirt that looked like a dog's pelt. So we were walking through the snow, and I was like, just walking my dog, and then he's running past me, and I'm like, no boy, don't run away. That got 1,500 views, and I was just like, man, I'm getting TikTok famous. So, and I remember back then, me and my friend there, we were having a contest to see who could get the most TikTok famous first.
Oh, okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. That's awesome, though. We're gonna definitely see. I guess we'll see in the future what you doing, like how well it does. I'm hoping. Like, I have high hopes for your
Well, I do
TikTok.
too, just for
Honestly.
the sake of for the sake of the podcast as well. Because if I can gain a heavy following on TikTok, I can promote any other thing I'm doing, and that following will instantly follow.
Yes, sir. Honestly, I want to start one too. Haven't really decided what I'm gonna do yet, but I'll figure it out in the next coming weeks. Oh, but news is the World Tournament is being held in Orlando this year, and I might just join
Wait, what do you mean by that?
the
For
World
what,
Tournament.
powerlifting?
Martial arts.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I don't know no martial.
yeah, that was a funny joke.
Yeah, I thought it was fucking hilarious. No, World Tournament for Smash Bros.
Mhm.
I don't think it's been held here in a very long time. But it's for Smash Ultimate and Melee, and the biggest names of the Smash community are gonna be there: Spargo, Mewtwo King, MK Leo, Hungry Butt, everybody.
Interesting. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know any of those people. I don't follow that community, but that's awesome.
Well, you don't follow a community then. I'm kidding. Smash community can be pretty toxic at times. So, especially when
628
new
views.
characters. How many views you have on your TikTok?
Yeah, yeah, on that one video, and that happened overnight, and then it just didn't grow. It just plateaued there.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened when I posted a few videos like a few months ago
Well, what
about
were the
me.
videos that you had posted?
It was like me being homeless videos.
Dude, you
I
should
was
do
just
that.
showing
You should do more
people.
of those.
No, because I'm not homeless anymore. What?
Let's say now it's no. You should put you disappeared, but come back after your anime redemption arc and say, "Hey guys, I have a home now."
My Zuko orc.
Pretty much. You could be like, I can't do it, Aaron Yeager.
Eren Yeager.
Yeah, I can't roll my R's like that.
You can roll your eyes though. I always see you having that attitude whenever we're on the phone.
Anyway, but yeah, so look at this Smash Bros tournament, sounds like it's going to be pretty dope.
Yeah, so Smash Bros tournament is definitely gonna be dope. I think it happens like next week, not this Saturday and Sunday, but next Saturday and Sunday. So but it's like $80 to enroll.
Oh,
And
that's
actually,
kind of a bit.
well, I mean, you get to stay for all 3 days of the weekend or whatever to watch who gets crowned the, like, this is like who's the best Smash player in the world kind of thing.
Right.
And usually it happens like, I think, is it every year or every other year? It might be every other year. But it's a big thing, especially since this is basically, I think they're having it now because it's a tribute to Smash Ultimate and the series that just ended. Because we don't even know if they're gonna come out with another Smash game ever again from, Panico or Sakurai's company. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel like they will actually. I know Sakurai, he's saying like he's retiring and everything, but honestly, give him like 10 years or so, or 5 years even, and he'll probably come back.
Hopefully, that'd be awesome. But he also deserves a fat retirement.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he's made quite a bit.
So I'm really hoping that these other spin-offs, like the Nick All-Star Brawl or whatever, and the Warner Brothers multiverses kind of takes off and stuff, and they pick up where he left off with the other universes. And like this might just be like a big like this. I'm just throwing this out there. It's probably never gonna happen, but that'd be cool after they get all like, let's say like the Nick and the Warner Brothers like clones have their own like little series, and they keep adding more characters until they get to their ultimates, and then they bring all of them together and Smash Bros original, and they add all the characters in one. Like that would be some crazy shit.
Wait. So all the characters in Smash Bros. And in the other games that are coming out?
No, what?
Sorry, I
No, I
wasn't
was
paying
just.
attention at all.
Why weren't you paying attention?
I got distracted by TikTok.
I was saying, you know how like Smash Bros. Had the Melee 64 Brawl,
Oh
3DS
yeah,
and Wii
yeah.
U Ultimate. Uh, this will probably never ever happen. But what if Nick All Stars and Nick Brawl and Multiverses had the same kind of line of games as well, and they kept adding more DLC and more characters until they got to like their ultimate like games or versions where everybody from that network is there. You know what I mean?
That would be cool, but I
And then they
feel like
make
that might not happen.
wait, I'm not done. I'm not done. I already said it will probably never happen. But after they do that, they do one more game where the Smash Bros. Universe plus the Nick and the Warner Brothers universes are together in one game.
Yeah, that would be
That
kind
would
of
be
cool.
like the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, the world's greatest crossover. I don't know.
Basically, yeah. But anyway, sorry. Like I said, that'll never happen, and I'm just crazy. But I was just I had like a dream about that one time. I was like, oh my god, the world is perfect. But anyway, let's get back to what we want to discuss, and I'm sure that was actually going to be the future of this podcast and what we plan to do with it going forward.
Yep. So I don't know. Where do we want to start with this?
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. Let me think. Okay, let's. I guess best way to start with this is thanks everyone who has already been with the podcast for this long. We don't have a huge following, but the 20 people who do watch our podcast, thank you guys for downloading and everything. That you guys are kind of the reason we even are continuing because honestly, well, I mean, not really. Well, I don't know. This was a hobby that I made up, and then I was like, man, I want to get some buds on here with me. And then Raymond and I, we were just like, let's do this. And so, I don't know, our initial plan is to hopefully make enough money off of this that it can be self-sustaining. And obviously, we're not at that point. You know, again, 20 downloads, 20 followers at max. So I don't
Well,
know,
I
but
don't know about that. We have
do you
we
want me
do
to do you
have.
want me to pull up the stats? Because I can pull the stats up.
No, you ain't got shit to pull up because I have the stats already pulled up. We had
Oh
44
yeah,
downloads in the last 30 days. The
44
last
downloads in the last 30 days, but that's over the course of like, you
the
know,
last 30
multiple
days before
episodes.
that, we had 68.
I know, but that's like I said, that's like an accumulative thing. That's all the episodes put together. Per episode, we're averaging around almost, like, honestly, per episode, if I did the math, we're probably averaging like 15 downloads,
Pretty much. I mean, like last
which
episode
isn't
was like
terrible for like
19.
what, 12 episodes.
It isn't. A majority comes from Spotify, so thank you, our Spotify audience and all the other audiences, Apple, Amazon, Audible. Um, Besides, obviously, wanting to hopefully turn this into like a career type thing, we also want to do this for like the audience because personally, when Tommy, you originally brought this podcast up to me, you know, I was all like, I wonder if this is actually gonna work. Are we actually gonna commit to this and do this? Or is this something that's just coming out of his ass? You know what I mean?
No, I feel you.
And
I,
when I actually got started with it, what I wanted to do, my vision for it, was to have something that anybody could listen to, not somebody that was just that was into a certain niche or niche is a niche or genre, but anybody off the damn street could listen to and actually enjoy.
oh yeah, definitely, for sure. I think my mentality though coming into this was more so like I haven't done it. I don't know. I've realized I haven't done anything with my life that really like means much to me. And so one thing I was thinking about enjoying, I was listening to a podcast and I was thinking, man, that would be really cool if I could make a podcast. And I've been like thinking about that for a long time. And then I thought, well, why don't I make a podcast? You know? And so I guess I don't know. It's part of it is not well. Part of it, like you said, is for the people because as this podcast grows, I hope that as like making this podcast for them. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, absolutely. I really, really, really hope that time comes soon, you know? Because the more viewers and listeners we get on YouTube and just all the other platforms, the more
Mm-hmm.
like feedback we can get, which means the better content we can create. And not just on the platforms that we post the audio, but YouTube, we'll make it TikTok, and even shit, Twitch, eventually as we get there, you know? Once we get
Oh yeah,
all the
definitely.
equipment set up. Because I'm not trying to rush into it. I'm not trying to, you know, stream on Twitch and, you know, we have nothing set up, you know, internet's trash, you know what I mean?
No, I feel you. Yeah, because honestly, like we're not trying to haul ass because you know if we go too fast, then we show up ill prepared. You know,
Absolutely.
but we are trying to go fast enough that we can make at least some progress. That way, motivation and morale just remains high. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense.
And so I don't know. I guess but so we're gonna be taking like a 3 week break after this podcast because I got stuff for school I need to start studying for. Um,
So technically, this is the Christmas special, and
yeah.
we'll be back next year.
Oh yeah,
That was
yeah,
a
you're
dad
right.
joke.
We're taking a year break. I guess this is our Happy New Year's, or Merry Christmas.
See, you should have even said a 3 week. You should have just said a year. See, you fucked it up. But yeah, we're taking a year break, and it's gonna be nice. Um, but on that topic of a year break, what is your New Year's resolution?
Okay, so, you're right. I need to. I haven't really thought about that. That's what. Yeah, that's a good. That's actually a good idea. Now that you mention it for this episode. I guess my New Year's resolution is kind of a multitude of things because next year is going to be a very, very heavy workaholic, eventful year. A lot of changes are going to happen in my life. I guess I have one resolution is I want to make progress in the music industry. I want to actually get to a point where I'm making at least like pennies off music. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, yeah. One
I'm
penny
actually
a
writing this
day.
stuff down. Give me a
So,
second.
IRS array.
New Year's resolution.
Well,
resolutions.
while you do those big brain moves, I guess I'll share mine.
Yep.
My New Year's resolution. I definitely want to get more active in the voiceover community. I know I haven't recently. That's why I'm always saying, "Oh, I took a few weeks off," because I always have something going on. But this coming year, I want to get more active on via Twitter and on the Discords and stuff. And I still have the audio drama coming out on the 17th. I know a lot of you aren't gonna listen to it because you're gonna be in the theaters for Spider-Man No Way Home, which I will be too. But give it a listen. It's called Laws and the Heroes of the Universe, and I'll link it. Sure, I'll most likely just link it. It'll be on YouTube. It'll be on Spotify. But yeah,
No, I feel you.
what is yours now? You wrote it down, right?
Almost. I just got one more I gotta write down.
Alright.
Okay, so I don't know. It's just kind of isn't New Year resolutions are just kind of like plans and hopes or things to change for the next year, right?
No, New Year's resolution is what you're doing, what you're
Well,
going to do,
I
not
know
your
what you're
hope.
going to do,
So
so it's like plans, right?
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Then
so
that day you start him.
my first New Year's resolution, my personal like first top priority is make money off of music, or at least make enough progression on through music, you know? Because
Well,
I feel like
that would be so with that, you'd actually it wouldn't technically be a resolution. I feel like you need to write what you're going to do to make the money off of it
oh no,
because
I mean yeah, I'm getting there, but hold on.
oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But yeah. So like I've done a bunch of research and I understand like and I've actually been okay. So hold on, sorry, there's a lot of thoughts coming out into my head at once. But I've done a bit of
Oh,
research as to like how to get my music out there and on streaming platforms and how to actually get it up and make money. And there's this really cool distributor known as DistroKid. And a lot of
okay.
musicians actually use it. And it's you gain a heavier profit through it than you do through using a record label, but it also helps you make a name for yourself so you can get noticed by record labels, because with record labels comes a shit ton of advertisements and a lot of
Yeah.
funding. That's my goal. I want to get noticed by a record label. So actually I'm gonna write that one down too. But the point is I want to get my music out there. I want to start actually making music, like proper music. And so that is something I want to work on, whether it be covers, whether it be originals, put them on YouTube, put them up and on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
I want to gain like a following. I want to, and not just through the podcast or TikTok, but like through my own little niche or whatever you call it. And so that is something I'm going to do. I want to get my music up and on get my music up and on streaming platforms and on YouTube through DistroKid. But I have to write music first, and I've been doing that this week. I forgot to mention I've actually been working on writing some songs.
Oh, multiple.
Yep, working on 2 songs. I have a piano ballad that I'm working on, and another one is a cool little guitar, like I don't know, it's kind of a funky riff.
Okay,
So
okay.
who knows? Maybe I'll post like a demo of them. But I have to refine them. Writing a song is a bit harder than people make it out to be.
That is true, I never actually got how hard writing songs was, until you're in music class and they're all like, yeah, make one.
Yeah, it's like, well, I have a lot of difficulty figuring out what to write about, and so I don't really. I guess it's just kind of like lack of motivation, lack of creativity, and lack of exposure to the outside world. I've been inside for such a long time. I feel like a lot of my inspiration came from my environment and new people and social connections and all sorts of things that I saw, and I found that before COVID, when I had moved up here, initially, and moving from where we were, it felt like leaving a black hole and stepping out into a big, wide open world. Does that make sense?
I feel the exact same way about my move as well.
And I found definitely that I was getting so much more creative. I felt positive literally every day because everything was new. My whole world had expanded like beyond my wildest dreams, And I found that inspiration and all the new people I was meeting, it just made me incredibly creative. And I started I started getting big into things like photography, which I never thought I'd ever get that big into. And I started actually taking some really good photos and stuff. And I was learning how to use Photoshop in my photography class. And that was really fun. Creative writing, I was doing really well in, and I was just, and like in my free time I was making funny videos and TikToks and stuff, and I don't know, it felt like when I was in a good environment and I was also in a good mental space, and that gave me so much inspiration. I just don't feel like I'm there now, so it's difficult to be more creative.
100%. 100%. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
But so that's my music. My progression in music is my first priority for my New Year's resolution, I guess. And then my second one to that is, make a lot more progress through this podcast. I want to see this podcast grow, because like when I started this, I was making this with the intent of hopefully this being something I could do for the next few years to come at least. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I did too. I would not have joined if you said otherwise. Oh, we're gonna do this for a few months, you know?
Mhm. I'm hoping like this can like at the bare minimum, I'm hoping like at least 4 years. You know what I'm saying? But like and if it's not successful by then, obviously I'll probably move on because life gets busy. But like I feel like 4 years is a good time to hopefully make some progress. We just got to work really hard. In 4 years, if we can make enough money off this and get sponsorships and gain a heavier following, then we can continue making this and pumping it out. And that's really my goal. That's what I've been working real hard on. But
Absolutely. And
sorry, what?
no, go ahead, go ahead.
I said, to one way to increase our following is to work on our own things on the side, and that way we can point at the podcast and lead more people from both of our little niches, whether it be voice acting or whether it be music, to the podcast.
100%. I definitely agree with that. Yeah, we just have to work hard, and I believe this podcast can grow exponentially. I felt like from the beginning that we could excel at this if we worked hard. That it wasn't just something that we were gonna put out there and just be done with, like a little hobby. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, when I work on projects, I don't, I mean, yeah, I guess technically I do see them as a hobby, but typically I get real invested in them, and I'm like, man, I want to see this actually go somewhere, because if when you work hard on something, that's, I feel like that everyone has that. They work really hard, they want to see some fruits from their labor.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, and if you guys didn't already know, because I know that Tommy didn't really do the entirety of the intro, so we can psych y'all out. But I'm Raymond, and he is Tommy J. Uh,
Oh yeah,
oh,
whoops, forgot
also,
about
yeah,
that.
we didn't even mention T. We didn't mention T. I forgot. So, T's gonna be a frequent guest. Right now, he can't be a full-time host just because he has work obligations and family obligations, so he can't
Oh
be
yeah,
on
definitely.
every podcast.
Yeah,
You know
he's
what I mean?
making. Well, yeah, it was a bit of a complicated situation, but pretty much it came down to he had a new job opportunity that was looking real well for him, and the podcast, it just our schedule his schedule was too rigid to do the podcast on the schedule that we've already laid out, and we didn't there was it was kind of no flexibility, so
You don't gotta get so detailed in it. You don't gotta get so detailed in it.
no, I
You
just want
know,
to let people know that, like, it's not like he's gone for good. It's just, whenever he's good on, he's a recurring guest, and we'll bring him on.
he's
We know
not gone
he's.
for good. So should I unchain him from the basement?
I don't know, keep T down in the cage. We don't need him mauling someone to death. Make sure you feed him though.
Okay, okay, I certainly will.
But yeah,
You gonna get anyway,
yeah.
but l- let's go into what we plan on doing in the next few months for the podcast.
All right, why don't you kick it off, Raymond?
Yeah, so definitely we want to get this bitch on Twitch, okay? So that way you guys can actually like watch us do it live. We'll try not to fuck up as much, but anybody who doesn't, obviously, we'll upload the audio to the the streaming platforms for podcasts, Spotify, Apple, all that, as well as we'll now upload the fucking the Twitch video. It'll stay on Twitch. I don't think Twitch videos stay on Twitch for longer than a few days, but we'll upload the video to YouTube as well.
Yep.
So that's what we kind of want to do. That will come like around like February though, just because we need to make sure that we can, that we're able to save up to, get everything we need for that, which would include like an actual good PC, or
Right.
some kind of good computer that we can do that on.
Speaking of which, I think around April, because I'm going to be moving out around April and trying to get my own place and stuff. That's going to be a pretty complicated time. We might take like a few week break there, or maybe a single week break. I'm not sure.
Oh, in April?
But I don't know if I can get some scholarships and enough money to the point where I can save up after tuition and whatnot. I'll probably invest in a computer after we settle down, and that way, we can both Twitch stream with minimal minimal issues, I guess you could say.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully we can get that Pokemon scholarship, that $100,000. If you guys don't already know,
Pokemon, please pick me.
Pokemon has a scholarship going out. Is it from her company RTS, by the way? I know you filled it out.
I have no idea. I think it was just from AVG. Is that what it's called? It's like America Video Game or America something. It's a sponsorship company thing.
Oh, okay. Well, Pokemon has a scholarship for 100,000 for college students. What'd you have to do?
Honestly, you just had to go on. You had to fill out some information about your school and everything, and then you just had to turn in a 1 to 2 minute video explaining, who you are, what's your situation, what you'll do with the scholarship, and why you like video gaming. Because gamers is kind of the theme.
Okay. Seems simple enough, really. It's very straightforward. And I think
Yeah.
a lot of people listening to this podcast, and even if you're not, are able to do something like that. Like, that's a huge opportunity. But with opportunities like that comes a lot of competition from other
Oh,
people.
an insane amount of competition, especially with her following and everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when everybody saw that come out, everybody was on that was at least going to college.
I know. I'm pretty certain that I'm probably not going to get it, but a man can dream.
Hey,
But
you
one of
never
the
know.
benefits in it, yeah, one of the benefits of it is that what was it? It said one person's going to receive like 100,000, and then I think it said something like 10 people will receive 10,000, which is still quite a
Oh,
lot. So I'm like, if I could
okay.
even just be one of those 10, then you could go to college. I'm not going to college, but I will go to college nonetheless. But I'm just saying, like, that would be beneficial because I need money.
Absolutely. Hopefully you can get it. Honestly, I hope Mr. Beast does something like that. I'm surprised he hasn't did a video where it was like, first person to comment, I'll fund that college or something.
That would be whack. That would be insane. You know what? Hey guys in the chat, everyone start a movement with me. Let's email Mr. Beast and ask him to pay tuition for us.
So then he'll probably honestly, he'd probably make a video about it, like to make some kind of challenge. Last person to freaking not eat Chandler's food gets their college funded.
Yeah. I would do that, dude. What would you do for 100,000? Like I freaking
Well, I don't. I'll do a lot.
I would suck toes for 100,000. Telling you, man. I'm desperate for money right now.
I would dress up like a cow and start dancing for 100,000, dog.
Yeah, no, definitely. Wait.
I might even do
I guess that
free.
makes
I don't
sense.
know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
But I never do.
Yeah, I would promote Chick-fil-A for 100,000.
Would you?
Please sponsor us, Chick-fil-A.
But yeah. So back to what we were actually saying though. So definitely want to get this on Twitch to grow a following and actually build a community of like more like-minded people. Because personally, on my Twitch as well, I want like the few people on the Mama's Boys Twitch that are into like mindset stuff to come to like my Twitch, because I want to be doing that kind of stuff on my Twitch, live streaming and all
Oh yeah,
that
definitely.
mindset stuff, as well as games and stuff too. But yeah, I thought that'd be pretty cool. As
I
well
would
as
love
we wanna
to
bring on. Oh, go ahead.
I would love to step up our thumbnail game on YouTube. Just want to mention that.
Oh yeah. We need to be clickbaiting more.
I know we need to put Spider-Man or something in the thumbnail. But I do have the time, but I'm really lazy right now. So I mean, if I could get to a point, if we could hire like an editor or something and a thumbnail boy, that would be great. But you know, that
Honestly,
takes
I would
money.
like an editor from our community.
Yeah, that would be awesome. You know, but we don't really have a community yet. But that's what again, that's why we got to make a community,
I
guys.
was saying in general, you know what I mean? Because
No, I get what you're saying.
I would rather that. I mean, I'm not saying like we can't go on. I'm not saying that we can't go on
I just had an
Fiverr
idea.
and find somebody from Bangladesh to do it for us. But
I feel you, but I had an idea. We should make a subreddit. If we ever get big enough, it'd be fun to start making some sub or Reddit YouTube videos.
Reddit YouTube videos.
Yeah, everyone does the Reddit videos where you go
Everybody
through and people post memes and stuff.
Okay, that'd be nice. And two, that's what we want to start doing as well. More YouTube videos because I know we have. Didn't we do a? We should do a reaction. We need to do reaction videos. I know we were planning on doing one for Shang-Chi, but I don't think we did it because we didn't know if we could post the movie on. We didn't know we could post the movie on YouTube, right? Because
I don't think you can.
somebody do it the other day.
I'm pretty sure you can't. I think you can post clips of the movie. I don't think you can post the whole thing though.
Well, they posted these people were a bigger reaction channel, and they posted the movie. It wasn't every single clip. Obviously, there was some zoom in scenes to their faces and stuff, and that kind of cut out the movie. But it was like shrunk. It was in like a tiny box screen. You know what I mean?
Right. Or and then
We were
like
able to
make
do
it
it.
slightly transparent and everything.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't transparent at all. And there
What
was
do you
no
mean?
background music either that was blocking out the music.
Hmm.
It didn't. It just looked like they didn't show the intro or the outro.
Okay, yeah. Then I guess we'll have to. Yeah. Okay, I'll look into that definitely. I mean,
I mean,
reaction
we'll
videos are pretty
see.
funny.
Yeah. I mean, if they don't let us do it, then we'll see when we try to upload it. Then.
All right. Yep. Sounds good to me. Sorry, that voice crack was beautiful.
It was gorgeous. Okay. So you kind of got that done. What else do we need to go over?
Hold on, let me just check the timer real quick. We're at 35 minutes. It's not bad. I don't know. I can't really think. I think I was talking about merch last night with you. But I mean, that's something that's much
Merch
further
would be
off.
something that, yeah, merch would be something that's a little bit away.
It's exciting though. I definitely am gonna write in my notebook some plans for merch or some ideas.
Absolutely. And what was that? You showed me a picture of a dude with a sweatshirt and it had Mama's Boys on it.
Oh yeah, I made that on Custom Ink. Please sponsor us, Custom Ink.
You gotta, okay, screenshot that so we can like post that because I thought it was I don't know, I just thought that was really cool.
It was just pretty basic, but I liked the simplicity of it. You know, the contrast between the pink and blue. I would wear that. You know.
Honestly
Speak.
though, we should have. I want a purple. Like I'd want a purple sweatshirt though. You know,
Oh
like
yeah,
our color
definitely. I
with
would like a
the
purple
Mama's Boys.
sweatshirt with a fade to the magenta pink on the sleeves. You know.
Yeah, yeah. Can't you do that? We need to find out who do that.
Yeah, dude. I'll freaking sell my soul to them.
Bro.
Make us you know, we should have like okay. So here's an idea. We'll have merch for these sweatshirts, but then we'll have the special actual Mama's Boys sweatshirts that say which boy. Because like I'm Mama's favorite boy. Mama's.
Wait. Why are you Mama's favorite boy?
What do you mean? Why am I Mama's favorite boy?
You know, why are
I
you
made
Mama's
this
favorite boy?
podcast, bitch.
Okay. I can work with that.
But yeah, definitely that would be a fun. Those sweatshirts be fun. But again, you know, that's a lot further out. Maybe if you guys in the
I mean,
in the
we could get
comments,
Can we get the sweatshirts? I'd buy it now.
I would buy it now. We can get them. But let's be honest, Custom Ink has pretty expensive prices. I don't know about buying through them, but my sister, she was going to help me out find some places. She says she knows some good places for custom sweatshirts and whatnot. Speaking of which, actually, oh, actually, no, I'll discuss this off the podcast. Never mind. But you know, what was I gonna say? I don't know. Just merch. Merch is cool. I like merch because I feel like now that we're creating a brand of some sort, you know, like it feels good to have something. Because like it feels so, um, I don't know. It feels kind of boring. It doesn't feel as cool when you know how like people like Mr. Beast have their merch and then you buy their merch and everything.
Yeah.
Like I don't like doing that because I don't like wearing a brand that's not my own, has any actual significance to me. It just makes me look like a fan of like it makes you look like a follower, you know, in a weird way.
Well, yeah, you are a follower of Mr. Beast. Yeah, if you buy it.
Exactly. And I'm just like, nah, I want if I'm gonna buy something like that has any kind of brand on it, I want it to be my own brand. Or I want it to be something that like I find incredibly respectful and cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
like I have a custom sweatshirt that my one of my best friends from where we used to live, he bought for me and it was really cool because it had a Superman symbol on it. But I don't know, it just like I got to customize it, I got to make it in the way I wanted, and it's literally my favorite sweatshirt.
I mean, that's pretty
But
cool.
I'm just like I don't know, I was just thinking about that. And I was like, man, I want to get more custom stuff that has more relevance to me as a person, you know, wear stuff that's more more tailored to my individual personality instead of just some where like I don't want to be a walking billboard who promotes or advertises someone else's brand.
Yeah, it makes sense. Me personally, I don't mind either way. Uh, but I would like something of my own.
I don't know, but I'll definitely post a picture of those sweatshirts on on Instagram.
Yeah,
But speaking of
absolutely.
which, speaking of brand though, I was thinking like what are we gonna do for our logos and our art and everything for season 2? You think we're gonna change that?
Um,
Pretty attached to the main logo right now. But I do feel like, especially with like the push of a brand and like push of other things, including, um, like merch and stuff. You know, maybe we should explore some ideas for a proper logo or something, and a pretty
yeah,
simple
I
logo.
mean, yeah, no, we can do another. We can definitely get another logo.
Hmm.
I do like though. What was it? It was the big purple one that said, the Mama's Boys podcast. Though I do, I don't know. I really like that. I like the color we have. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I feel you. No, I'm just thinking though for like again for merch. I'm just thinking like, is there a more simplified version of the one we got? Because I don't want to change the logo we got on any of our social medias or platforms. But I do want to make like a simplified version or like an actual image for it to put out on as like a watermark.
We have
Wait,
MB.
oh yeah, we do. Oh, oof.
We have the watermark. It's on every YouTube video. It's on every one, right?
I forgot about that. Let me look at that real quick. That's a cool watermark. I don't know though. It just it looks pretty good though. Anyway, but yeah. So sorry, I'm kind of distracted right now. But yeah,
No, you're good. I was too. I zoned out.
yeah, you and me both, buddy.
I don't know. I was doing it because it's crazy how far we've come. You know what I mean? It's like one
We've been
day.
doing this for 12 weeks.
Well, I don't just mean the podcast. I mean, in general, life in general, to where we are now from where we started back in when we were going to high school. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me like if anything, I mean, I get what you say. It's amazing how far we've come now, but I still feel like we haven't come that far. I feel like we've just tapped our toes into like this pond of content and creativity, and it's impressive to see how much it can do just doing what little we have done. But I definitely feel like there's much more now. I think just seeing how much we've done with, even though it's not that much, it really puts into perspective. Wow, there's a whole ocean out there.
Yep. Of just so much stuff you can actually like do and accomplish, and we've only did like just part of it. You know what I mean? So I'm really excited to see what we can do going forward, and to bring our listeners and viewers with us on that journey.
Wait, definitely, I'm excited.
Absolutely. Did you have anything else to say though?
Um, hmm. No, probably not. I mean, honestly, you know, whoever's listening to our podcast or whatever, if y'all can go to YouTube and like put in the comments like let us know you're listening or something, that would. I'm sorry, that's stupid, but it would be cool.
You just said shit.
I know. I'm sorry.
Please, I need to know who's out there.
Well, I don't know. I want to get a feel for how many people actually, you know, give like two damns about this podcast.
But we got people. We have all the stats on our dashboard. We're good.
I know, but that's just a number. It's fun. It's really fun when there's comments, you know, and criticism and people like saying things about it. I
Okay.
find that to be quite exciting, actually.
Absolutely. Well, you guys heard them. Please comment, roast us, say, you know, what you like about the podcast, favorite episodes, if you like it when we zone out or we stutter. Yes.
Yeah, we need to work on that. I need to take like an improv class.
If you guys want to bully, you know, T back in, or if you want us to find a new host, which we will be doing, either T will come back or we'll find a new host, or something will happen so that way we can have 3 mama's boys. You know what I mean?
Wait, definitely. Well, that's the goal, because I feel like with 3, that's just kind of the perfect number. If one person can't make it, the 2 will do without them. You know, it just allows for more flexibility.
Yeah, and especially since no one wants to sit and watch Jared talk. I mean, since no one wants to sit and watch Tommy talk all day, you know.
I know. Okay, I know. I've been freaking talking this whole episode, but then again, hey, I am the host right now, so just doing my job.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah, you know, and Moses also can be quite overbearing.
Yeah.
I mean, sorry, Raymond can also be a little overbearing. So, you know, it'd be nice to.
Absolutely. You already know I am. You already know what I am. You already know I am. But anyway, now that we're coming down to the end of the podcast, and I know it is a short one, but honestly, I don't think we really have much else to talk about. The whole purpose was just to share with you guys our thoughts and be transparent about what we want to do with the podcast and with you guys going on. So, I mean, I'm good. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I'm good. That's pretty much the rest of the podcast. So I guess, you know, if you guys want to give us any ideas for any future episodes, you know, post in the comments or whatever down below on our YouTube, or, you know, wherever you're able to. You can tweet to us on Twitter. That's a thing that's going to happen.
That is the
You
thing
can
that's gonna
check out
happen.
our Instagram, and you can comment below on any of our posts. I'm trying my best to be a lot more active on the Instagram too. You can reach out to us via our email as well for business inquiries. So, you know, make sure to check us out. But
Oh,
other than that,
please
I
be
guess.
also make sure to click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever we post a video on
Oh,
YouTube
definitely.
and or on any of the podcast streaming platforms.
Yes, and subscribe. I swear to G, please subscribe. We need it. We are actually desperate for this. If you guys can't subscribe, we can't make money, and we're not making this anymore. Okay?
They are very greedy.
Yeah. But other than that, I guess, you know, the only thing we have to say really is, you know, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Y'all have a good day.